What is ambient advertising? Now you must have seen some unique advertisement which are placed at very unusual places. A 3D art on the road which appears as if there is something real placed on the road. Now these type of advertisements not only catch the attention of the people but also have a long lasting impact on the minds of the people. And this is what the advertisement wants. So ambient advertising is about placing ads on unusual objects or in unusual places where you wouldn't have expected it to be there. Now, this is also called guerrilla marketing. Basically, the objective is to use the least amount of resources and to create maximum amount of impact. Ambient advertising evolved as a concept because it has lasting impact on the minds of consumers, which make it more effective. Ambient advertising is all about creativity and how effectively the advertiser is able to communicate the message to the consumers. The term ambient means placing the ad at unusual places or unconventional places where you wouldn't expect an advertisement. Ambient advertising can be done along with traditional means of advertisement or as standalone form of communication. Well, the idea behind ambient advertising is to surprise consumers with its placement. For example, advertisement behind car is not unusual, but if you can use the wiper as a part of advertising, which will look something different and will throw an element of surprise in the mind of the consumers. And that is what you need to do. That is what your objective is. Ambient advertising makes an impact because it is intelligently placed. It has a wow factor. It makes direct impact on the minds of consumers. It is an effective way to communicate the message across the target consumers. The first thing that will catch your eye when you're looking for an ambient advertising would be its unusual location. The second characteristics of such an advertising is the fact that there is no repetition. Another thing which is important is the execution. How well the ad has been executed, or does it really create an impact that was required for an effective communication? Does it really have a wow factor? Now these are some of the important critical things which you need to consider if you're thinking of something which is unique, which is different, and which has a great impact on the minds of the people. Well, I have seen many 3D advertisements on roads, on buildings, on newspapers, which looks exactly similar in nature, but it has a long-lasting impact. Many a times you will see buildings which are constructed in a form of, maybe if there is a company of shoe, just imagine a company which has created a building that looks like a shoe. That is something which will be always there in your mind, right? And that brand will have an indelible impression on your mind. And that is what the aim of advertising is. So if you can advertise something in the least of the resources and yet get maximum impact on the people, you are there. And that is called ambient advertising.